Welcome back to the Canadian Citizens Journal. Today we are looking at Chapter 9 of our Constitutional Manual. This chapter is all about money. Specifically, who has the right to tax you and how that money is spent. The 1867 Act gave the federal government the power to raise money by any mode or system of taxation. This is a massive power. The provinces, on the other hand, were originally limited to what is called direct taxation within the province. Hogg explains that because the federal government has a much easier time raising large amounts of money, we have what is called a vertical fiscal imbalance. This means the federal government often has more money than it needs for its specific jobs, while the provinces have more jobs than they have money. This imbalance created the spending power. This is a controversial concept because it is not explicitly written in the Constitution. It is the idea that the federal government can spend its money on anything it wants, even on things that are technically in the provincial lane, like healthcare or housing. In 2026, we see this play out every day. The federal government offers billions of dollars to the provinces, but only if the provinces agree to follow federal rules. This is how the federal government exerts control over areas where they legally have no authority to pass laws. Chapter 9 also covers Section 125, which says that the government cannot tax the government. For example, the province cannot tax federal land, and the federal government cannot tax provincial property. This was meant to keep the two levels of government independent of each other. However, as the federal government uses its financial weight to push its agenda, many are asking if the provinces have become mere branch offices of Ottawa. Hogg reminds us that a province can always say no to federal money, but in reality, the political pressure to take the cash is often too high to resist. Understanding Chapter 9 helps us see that the battle for the Constitution is often fought in the budget office, not just the courtroom. When you follow the money, you find the real seat of power. Next time, we are moving into Chapter 10 to look at the rules of the House regarding the amendment formula, how we actually change the Constitution. Until then, stay focused on the evidence. This is the Canadian Citizens Journal.